going to be about a fridge. In the new kitchen we've got here, we've had space for two fridges. One is our old fridge, and we just bought a new fridge, so that we got double the capacity for a fridge. Unfortunately, they don't make them exactly the same as the hot point one we had, 60 centimetres wide. So we had to get one slightly smaller, 54 centimetres wide. But we can work around that. And what we want to do is where this fridge opens there, like that, this fridge also opens from left to right. So I don't want that. I want to be able to swap those doors around so that we open together like that. So I'm going to swap the doors around on this new fridge. I've tried looking online how easy it might be, but the only one I found was Hotpoint's own service engineer that will show you how to swap the doors on a fridge freezer, a tall one. So I'm going to show you this one, and the instruction manual that comes with this fridge, I'll show you now, is pretty basic really. So I'll just go through what I need to do on this. So we get them out. Right? Now they recommend that you put it on its back to, once you've taken the bottom fixing off, you slide the door out from the two pins. But I don't really want to put it on its back because of this cooling area things, and also that it's going to break it. So I'm going to just put pieces of wood around it, then lower it onto a piece of wood so that it's just resting on the frame of the fridge. So I'm going to try and miss all of this sensitive stuff and just rest it on the frame there. Frame there should be clear of there as well, and then we'll rest the top panel on there. So we'll just tip it over. Like that. Push them underneath there so it's just on the top. Like that. So now what we've got is we've got the hinge on this side, bracket for the hinge, and we got the other leg screwed into the frame of the fridge. So to take the door off, you need to take these off. So there's either a Phillips screwdriver or a bolt to take those off there. You might need an adjustable spanner or a large spanner to get this one off. Take them out. And take that one out as well. And the other side, loosen him off. There. And one over there. Quite tight. I might want to get a socket strap on this. That might just pop off anyway. Sorry, can you see? Right, here's off. Now that might pop out. Yeah. So, all this gunk is, still. Get rid of that. So that's that. Right, so now in theory, the hinges are off. It's got a pin in on the other side, so they should slide out. Let me go back off the wood. There we go. There we go. So it was on that area up there. So now, where the pivot for the door was on this side, we want to put it on that side. So there's 2 screws there. It should easily just come out slotted. I'll just undo those. One. Bear in mind that the pin is now looking from underneath, sort of thing. It's nearest the corner of the top of the fridge. I think this extra hole gives you the opportunity of making sure that that pin is in the corner on the other side. So it'll come out there. So what we'll do is we'll turn it 90 degrees so that now that pin is that way. And you can still screw through, sorry my head's in the way. You can still screw through 2 holes because of the extra hole it was given. And that should be nice and flat in there. So we just pull that up. Sorry, I'm probably not the best. So hopefully that will be for that side. Now what we're going to do now is going to get the door and change the female receiver that was on that side to the other side of the door. Right, so we need to get this pin holder out of this side of the door to put it on the opposite side of the door. So it should, if you get your nails behind it, you should be able to get it pop out. There we go. So that's that side. And now this side, you don't really want to scratch that area there because you can't get anything behind there whatsoever. So what I thought I would try is just to put a bit of tape on it and see if I can pop out. So that came out easy enough without any scratching. So we want this one in this side now. I'll just find out. There's a little raised thing there. So you need to put that into the slot, this on there, and then just push it back in tight. And then this side, you can just put this blank back in there. We also need to do that on the bottom of the fridge to take the hinge bracket that we'd taken off earlier. So you need to get this one off and then put him in there. Now, we can now put our fridge door on, making sure that that goes into the pin that we just put on there. And that can just slide up into there. So that's fixed into the pin at the top. We can now put the brackets on that side. Okay, so we're going to put the bracket on this side now. I've just had to break there's a tape covering the holes that wasn't used, both this side and that side. So I've had to break that seal there just to reveal so we can get the thread in there. So if we put that in there like that, and we might have to lift the door up to get that in. Get the other one in as well, if we can. You might need to bring the door back that way a bit. That's it. That one is up nice and tight. That one might need a spanner. So that was nice and tight all there. So I'll do the other side as well. And then we have to put that one in there as well now. Now this might take a while to get in here because there's some of that sealant or whatever they use there really clogging up the hole. So if we get him roughly to what the height on the other side is, that's the door, that's all in. Now we just turn the fridge back up the other way. Pieces of wood. In theory, voila, the fridge. And what I've done now is, now that it's back upright on there, it does recommend that you actually leave it for a few hours so that the compressor or whatever it is settles. So I've done that, it's been upright for a few hours now, so I'm going to plug it in, push it back in. Let's do that. Nice long cable. You can hear it buzzing away. On the other one there seems to have been wheels, but there don't seem to be very good wheels on here. It's movable. So, we've got two fridges, lights come on, and that one open there. So we're good to go with both fridges. Job done.